Alright, so I was at GameStop the other day, you know, nothing to play, just kind of sitting there doing nothing. So I was browsing, I saw this game, Elite Beat Agents. Now, I've heard of this game through, like, Nintendo Power and some other, you know, cult people like that. So for only $10, I thought I'd try it out for myself. So I got it, and I started looking, like, the manual and stuff, and I could tell this game, just the quirkiness of it. Like, for example, just all the little Japanese comic book kind of feel to it. It's just crazy. So, you know, I took the game and put it in your DS to play it. You know, that's kind of what you do to games. So you pop it in. Now what I'm going to do, since this is a rhythm game, I am going to plug in the line into my computer so y'all can hear the music and my earbuds so I can do better. Because for this game, it gets to the point where you need every help you can get. So, you turn it on and just regular DS, you know. So it starts out telling you that this game is an audio game and to turn up your volume or to get headphones. And believe me, they are not lying. I thought it was a joke, but after playing through the game, it's pretty funny. So the main storyline to this game is you are playing the main character roles of the Elite Beat Agents, which basically what they do is they play songs for people's enjoyment. Well, if they are in need of help. And so you save them by playing a song. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. I mean, they've got around 19 songs in the game, and each song appears with a story. Like, for example, if you click this one goes with Walkie Talkie Man. It's about this girl trying to ask this football player out, but, you know, like, somebody's kids gets dropped off and she has to babysit them, and it's kind of crazy. So, they've got some licensed songs, most of it's cover bands, so, like, makes no difference. And this is basically the hard difficulty level. You've got breezing, cruising, sweating, and then after you beat sweating, you unlock hard rock, which I haven't yet. It's almost the same thing, but there's a bit timing difference, so... And it'll take me a while to do that. This is definitely not a kid's game. This is difficult. I'm going to play one of the easier songs for the lulz, Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne. Now, surprisingly, this is the actual track. So when you hit OK, you start the game, and it starts off with this animated comic book. Like, for example, this one's about this taxi driver that's going to get his license taken away. So it plays through that, and it's pretty funny, but once you see it once, you kind of get it, and there's a skip right here, so you can skip straight to the game, which is a godsend in some cases, where some of these songs get so difficult, you have to play the song over and over again just to get to the part that you're failing at. So, just skipping to it, and that's Commander Khan telling you to go. So, starts out, you're in your Elite Beat vehicle or whatever. It changes depending on what song you're at. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this. It's pretty quirky. The main object of the game is you have these circles that are numbered, and you have, when the outer circle matches the inner circle, you're supposed to tap. So you have to tap with the rhythm. And you get either 50, 100, or 300 points, depending on how closely you get the circle tapped. So, you're shooting for 300 on everyone without missing one. Now, there are the standard circles, or the slider things that, like this one right here. They're like phrase markers or something. They call it something weird. Oh, snap, I just missed that. And you see how easy it is, the game, to fail in it, because if you look at the top, that's like your failo meter, I call it. It's like the Elite Beat meter or whatever. But like, look how, like, if you see, it's like no. Now each song is divided up into sections. So like, for example, this is a section and I failed this section, so it'll give me an X. So what I usually do is I restart the game, but for the sake of time I'm just gonna play through it. I mean, you won't fail unless the meter goes all the way down. So, and it's very hard to come back from a failing game, I'll tell you that right now. See, I just missed like 2 notes and it kicked me out. So I'm gonna retry that real quick. It's harder when you're talking to somebody. So I'm gonna retry this real quick. So it'll go through this little animation sequence before the next synchronous song. It's kind of cute. I mean, better than nothing. Oops, missed one. And so this is a completely stylus-driven game, so you don't even need to touch the buttons. So what I usually do is hold the DS in one hand and play with the other. And so this game might seem easy on video, and believe me, I thought it was when I first saw a couple videos. But after you start playing it, especially the harder songs, it gets intense. Just another one. Now what you got here is the spin meter. You're supposed to spin it really fast. I still haven't figured this out, because some of the videos I see it's like instant and it goes bonus for everything, but I'm having trouble just going with it. So the story ends, and evidently everything's real nice and happy that the Elite Beat agent saved him. So you see another little animatic and a full screen little picture here, and the animation and the design and drawing for this game is amazing. I mean, I love the Japanese kind of art. And after you finish, it'll give you your score, and as well as a graph that'll show you where you were doing bad. But that doesn't really help when there is no practice mode. So don't know why. But I got a B. So it goes it has a traditional letter system, and if you get 300 on everything plus not missing a note or a button or whatever you want to call them on this game, you will get an S. So that's that. Now overall, this game is, I think, worth it, especially for $10 at GameStop. It's really great. So if you're looking for some music action that's not Rock Band or Guitar Hero or something a little bit different, check out Elite Beat Agents.